people who view that luxury jet as a personal gift to you. Why not leave it behind?
You're ABC fake news, right?
Why
it's
not?
Only ABC. Well, a few of you would. Let me tell you, you should be embarrassed asking that question. They're giving us a free jet. I could say, no, don't give us, I want to pay you $1 billion or 400 million or whatever it is. Or I could say, thank you very much. There was an old golfer named Sam Snead. Did you ever hear him? He won 82 tournaments. He was a great golfer. And he had a motto: when they give you a putt, you say, thank you very much. You pick up your ball and you walk to the next hole. A lot of people are stupid. They say, no, I insist on putting it. And then they putt it and they missed it. And their partner gets angry at them. You know what? Remember that, Sam Snead. When they give you a putt, you pick it up and you walk to the next hole and you say, thank you very much.
Respectfully, sir, as a businessman, some people may look at this and say, have you ever been given a gift worth millions of dollars and then not received anything?
It's not a gift to me, it's a gift to the Department of Defense. And you should know better, because you've been embarrassed enough, and so has your network. Your network is a disaster. ABC is a disaster. Very much for being here. Appreciate it.
Even when people get the smallest gifts, trinkets, when they're going overseas, the protocol is to have them looked at by security, to be screened, to make sure that there are no bugs implanted or other devices. This is a massive jet that will require a huge amount of money and effort to go forward to make sure it's not compromised.
Free's good. You know, if we don't have a lot of money right now to buy things like that. We've got 2 ordered. I don't know the legalities of it. If it's legal for him to accept that gift and be able to fly on that for the next 4 years or 3.5 years, I think it's great. It'll save us money.
Well, I mean, the reason we have the emoluments clause in the Constitution is to guard against countries essentially trying to buy favor with the President of the United States. And that's exactly what's happening here in this transaction.
It's synchronized. It's all from the trial. Trials take years. They take years. It's so crazy.
Qatar asked for anything in exchange for that $400 million luxury jumbo jet.
Well, I think what happens with the plane is that, we're very disappointed that it's taking Boeing so long to build a new Air Force One. We have an Air Force One that's 40 years old. Arab countries and the planes they have parked alongside of the United States of America plane, it's like from a different planet. When I first came in, I signed an order to get it built. And when I came back, I said, by the way, what's going on with the Boeings that are coming in? Well, sir, they're way behind, and they're way behind. I think Qatar has we've helped them a lot over the years in terms of security and safety, and they said we would like to do something. If we can get a 747 as a contribution to our Defense Department to use during a couple of years while they're building the other ones. I could be a stupid person and say, oh no, we don't want a free plane. We give free things out, we'll take one too. I would never be one to turn down that kind of an offer. And I think it was a gesture because of the fact that we have helped and continue to, we will continue to. All of those countries, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar and others, we keep them safe. If it wasn't for us, they probably wouldn't exist right now. And I think this was just a gesture of good faith.
Do you plan to use the plane after you leave office?
No, I don't. No, it would go directly to the library after I leave office. I wouldn't be using it. No. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. It's a big day. I was very insistent that that meeting take place. I think between India and Pakistan, ending a dangerous conflict of 2 nations with lots of nuclear weapons. I said, come on, we're going to do a lot of trade with you guys. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. If you stop it, we're doing trade. If you don't stop it, we're not going to do any trade. People have never really used trade the way I used it. That I can tell you. And we stopped the nuclear conflict. I think it could have been a bad nuclear war. In addition, yesterday we achieved a total reset with China after productive talks in Geneva. The best part of the deal was that we opened up China. China agreed to open itself up to American business to go in. And it would have been a great thing, I think, for China. And the bottom line is that they canceled it the last day. We were all set to sign it, and then I went a little bit angry. I got a little angry. They said they canceled the deal. The deal was done. It was all ready to be signed, and people went over, they came back to me, sir, they don't want to sign the opening up China. Well, the biggest thing that we're discussing is the opening up China, and they've agreed to do that, but it's going to take a while to paper it. You know, that's not the easiest thing to paper.
Reach with China at the end of these 90 days. Can the American people expect those tariffs to go back up to 145%?
No, but they would go up substantially higher. You know, at 145, you're really decoupling because nobody's going to buy. But no, but they'd go substantially higher.
And then on Qatar, Mr. President.
I think you will have a deal, however.
Are you letting China off the hook for these 90 days, and do you really believe that they will follow through with non-tariff barriers and remove those?
Yeah, I think they're going to follow through. I think they want it very badly. I think they want the deal very badly.
Agree with the 30-day ceasefire?
I have a feeling they're going to agree. I do. I have a feeling.
And we think other countries.
Let's see what happens.